It is with profound sadness that we announce the death of Sylvester Verneuil, also known as De Calma, Boulevest or Choule, originally from Labrie but resided at Sarot, who passed away at the Victoria Hospital on Tuesday, February 23, 2016 at about 1:10 a.m. He was 75 years old. He was predeceased by his sons, Williamson Leos, also known as Titi Boy, Nigel Richardson Verneuil, also known as Chad, Michael Charles of Sarot, brothers James, Cletus, and Rollins Verneuil, all of Labrie. Left to mourn his wife, Mary Verneuil, also known as Veronique of Sarot. Children's mothers, Mary Polius of Badeni, Unita of Sarot. 6 daughters, Lucretia Eugene, also known as Titi Girl of Martinique, Angel Williams of Sarot, Ophelia Charles of Millet, Digna Polius of Chopin, Badeni, Tessa Polius of Chopin, Badeni, Lucy Leos, also known as Ayo of Tomazo. 6 sons, Alva Verneuil of Sarot, employee of Clay Products, Marvin Polius of New York, Terry Polius of Chopin, Badeni, Wendell, also known as Ison of Sarot, Claudius Leos, also known as Ruby of Sarot, Gilles Leos, also known as TPT, a tailor of Bexon. His grandchildren, Rita Leos of Martinique, Dahlia Jules, Woman Police Constable 565 attached to the Major Crime Unit, Sean and Ashton Leos of Canada, Irvin James of Vanna, Nigel Jules, Chanel Jules of Vanna, Camille Leos of Sarot, Joshua Aline of Chopin, Badeni, Bria Polius of Chopin, Badeni, Stephen Charles of Millet, Curtania Charles, student of the Ave Maria Primary School, Tarek Dovay of Badeni, Zaki Polius of New York, Serbiana and Vanessa Leos of Tomazo, Chrissy Eugene, student of Glendon Mason Memorial Secondary, Chrisanne Eugene, student of Castries Comprehensive Secondary School, Erkim Gustave of Labrie, Erskine Leos of Orléans, Alpha Junior Verneuil of Sarot, student of Cyrus Simmons Secondary, Erky Bernard of Orléans, Nias Felix, also known as Chucky, employee of CPAL Holdings, Sherman Felix, also known as Creation of the United Kingdom, Torrance Felix, also known as Wisdom of Sarot, Keegan Leos of Bexor, Michelle and Shanice Charles of Millet. Great-grandchildren, Denaja Richard, also known as Poom, student of Dame Paulette Louise Primary School, Summer Leos of Canada, J. James of Vanna, Nate Leos of Tomazo, Dahlia Leos, also known as Paris of Sarot, Maya Felix of Sarot, Saraya Leos of Tomazo. His only sister, Teresa Verneuil, also known as Ekin of Labrie. His brothers, Marcus Verneuil of Labrie, employee of Lucilec, William Verneuil and family of Barbados, Aubrey Gustave of Labrie. His uncles, Francis Verneuil, also known as Blanc of Bexor and family, St. George Fletcher and family of Cedar Heights. His nieces, Sabi Rennie of London, Tasha Moise of Barbados, Melisha Collymore of Odsa, Melisha Lubrin of Castries, Mary Rose of St. John. Nephews, Marvin Verneuil of Denry, McKee Rennie of London, Neil Verneuil of Labrie, Aaron Collymore of Labrie, Sebastian Edward of Sarot, Matthew Moise of Barbados, Rodolpha Moise of Barbados, Jace Verneuil of Labrie. Cousins, Gregor Creek, also known as Gabby of Bans-Laguas, Vania Edward of Bans-Laguas. Daughters-in-law, Leona Verneuil of Sarot, Donna Polius of New York. Sons-in-law, Stevenson Williams of Sarot, Peter Charles, also known as Steve of Millet, John Popo of Vanna, McCain Aline of Chopin, Badeni, Costo of Tomazo. Sisters-in-law, Andrina Alexander of Labrie, Margaret Alexander of Vidboutai. Brother-in-law, Gillian Henry, also known as Giu of Labrie. Godchildren, Cassius Verneuil, also known as Kiat of Sarot. Torrance Felix, also known as Wisdom of Sarot. Boy of Rivière-Mita. Best friends, Honorable Guy Joseph, Parliamentary Representative for Castries Southeast. Augustine Birdnick Lennox and wife of Montador Castries, Cece of Vanna, Borty of Texas, Remy Edwin, also known as Tinom of Sarot, Michael, also known as Chalo of Sarot, Merle Felix of Sarot, Gaspar, also known as John of Sarot, Chang, also known as Ryder of Sarot, Shabin of Vanna, Peter John Jules of Labrie, Prince Richard of Grass Street, Eustace of Bardini, Tijab of Bardini, Marianne of Sarot, Telele of Sarot, Giant of Odsa. Close friends, Patricia Cox and family of Sarot, Nicholson Lucien of Tomazo, Patricia Lucien of Tomazo, Cynthia Lucien of Tomazo, Sulut, also known as Elwin and family of Labrie, also the Carrasco family of Labrie and Castries, Rosary family of Labrie and Monrepo, Creek family of Banslaguas and Castries, the Verneuil family of Labrie, Monrepo, Castries, Sarot and Bexon, Paulius family of Chopin, Badeni and Millet, Leos family of Sarot, Tomazo and Bexon, other relatives and friends. The funeral service of the late Sylvester Verneuil, also known as De Calma, Boulevest or Choule, will be held at Rambally's Chapel in Latouny-Vieux on Thursday, March 17, 2016 at 3 p.m., and then the body will be laid to rest at Labrie Cemetery. Buses will be passing through Boaden, Vanna, Sarot and Bexon at 12:30 to the church, cemetery and back. The body now lies at Rambally's funeral parlour, Calvi Road, Castries.